Imagine a world under attack by an invisible enemy, an enemy that lurks in the shadows, unseen by the naked eye, yet capable of wreaking havoc on a global scale. An enemy that our bodies cannot fight. An enemy we created. This enemy is not a virus or a traditional bacterium, but something far more insidious. This is the terrifying potential of mirror bacteria, organisms built with reversed molecules. These mirror bacteria are the result of advanced genetic engineering, designed to be the perfect tools for scientific exploration. Scientists who once hailed this as a breakthrough are now sounding the alarm. The very innovation that promised to unlock new frontiers in medicine and biology has become a double-edged sword. These mirror bacteria could pose a threat unlike anything we've seen before. Their unique molecular structure makes them resistant to conventional treatments and immune responses. The future of humanity may depend on our ability to control them. If these organisms were to escape the confines of the laboratory, the consequences could be dire. The very fabric of life as we know it is at stake. Our understanding of biology and medicine would be turned upside down, and the delicate balance of ecosystems could be disrupted. We are on the precipice of a biological revolution, and the consequences could be catastrophic. The scientific community must act swiftly and decisively to address this emerging threat. The world watches with bated breath, hoping that the brilliance of human ingenuity can once again save us from the brink of disaster. To understand the danger, we need to delve into the strange world of chirality. Chirality is a property of asymmetry important in several branches of science. It is a concept that can be quite perplexing, but is crucial for understanding the behavior of molecules. Molecules, the building blocks of life, come in two forms, left-handed and right-handed. These forms are known as enantiomers. Enantiomers are pairs of molecules that are non-superimposable mirror images of each other, much like our left and right hands. Like our hands, they are mirror images of each other. This mirror image relationship is what gives them their unique properties. The left-handed and right-handed forms of a molecule can have very different effects in biological systems. In nature, life almost exclusively uses left-handed amino acids and right-handed sugars. This preference is known as homochirality. Homochirality is a fundamental characteristic of biological molecules and is essential for the proper functioning of biological systems. This is true from the smallest bacteria to the largest animals. Every living organism on Earth follows this rule, making it a universal feature of life as we know it. Mirror bacteria, however, are built with the opposite chirality. These hypothetical organisms would use right-handed amino acids and left-handed sugars, making them fundamentally different from all known life forms. This means their building blocks are reversed. The implications of this reversal are profound, as it would mean that mirror bacteria would have entirely different biochemical processes. They become practically invisible to our immune system, which is designed to recognize and attack specific shapes. Our immune system has evolved to identify and neutralize threats based on the chirality of their molecules. This makes them incredibly difficult to detect and destroy. The immune system's inability to recognize mirror bacteria would allow these organisms to evade detection and potentially cause serious infections. The study of chirality and its implications is not just an academic exercise. It has real-world consequences for medicine and biology. Understanding chirality can help us develop new strategies for combating diseases and designing more effective drugs. The world of chirality is a fascinating and complex one, full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled. As we continue to explore this looking-glass world, we may discover new ways to protect ourselves from unseen threats and unlock the secrets of life itself. Creating mirror bacteria is not science fiction. Scientists have already synthesized mirror image versions of essential biomolecules. The next step, creating entire organisms with this mirrored biology, may be closer than we think. While the potential benefits are vast, the risks are even greater. We are talking about creating life forms fundamentally different from anything on Earth. These organisms could multiply rapidly, evolve in unpredictable ways, and potentially wreak havoc on our bodies and the environment. Nobel Prize-winning scientist Professor Gregory Winter has issued a chilling warning. He believes mirror bacteria could have devastating consequences for human health. Imagine bacteria that our antibiotics cannot kill. Imagine infections that our bodies cannot fight. Professor Winter paints a grim picture of the potential impact. Mirror bacteria could clog blood vessels, leading to heart attacks and strokes. They could prevent wounds from healing, making even minor injuries life-threatening. The very systems our bodies rely on could be turned against us. Section 5, Invisible and Unstoppable. Our immune system is our primary defense against disease. It's a complex network of cells and molecules that identifies and destroys harmful invaders. However, mirror bacteria, with their reversed chirality, could be invisible to our immune system. Our bodies wouldn't recognize them as threats, allowing them to multiply unchecked. Imagine a thief with a key that opens every lock in your house. That's the danger of mirror bacteria. They could bypass our natural defenses, leaving us vulnerable to infections we can't fight. Section 6, the Pandora's Box of Mirror Life. The scientific community is increasingly concerned about the ethical and safety implications of mirror life. Some argue that halting research altogether is the only responsible course of action. Others believe the potential benefits, such as new drugs and therapies, are too great to ignore. The debate is fierce, but one thing is clear. We are standing on the edge of a biological precipice. Releasing mirror life into the world is like opening Pandora's box. Once released, it may be impossible to contain. Section 7, an ecological apocalypse. The potential consequences of mirror bacteria extend far beyond human health. These organisms could disrupt entire ecosystems. Plants and animals have their own chiral molecules. Introducing mirror life into the environment could have unpredictable and potentially catastrophic consequences. Imagine mirror bacteria wiping out crops, decimating forests, and collapsing food chains. The delicate balance of nature could be irrevocably disrupted, leading to ecological collapse. Section 8. The time to act is now. The threat of mirror bacteria is real and urgent. We need stricter regulations, international cooperation, and open dialogue to prevent a global catastrophe. This is not the time for complacency or reckless experimentation. The future of our planet and all life on Earth is at stake. We must proceed with caution and prioritize safety over scientific curiosity. The time for decisive action is now, before it's too late. Section 9. A future haunted by reflections. The specter of mirror bacteria is a stark reminder of the power and peril of scientific progress. These tiny organisms, invisible to the naked eye, have the potential to revolutionize medicine, agriculture, and even environmental science. However, their manipulation also poses significant risks. The very tools that allow us to engineer these bacteria for beneficial purposes can also be misused, leading to unintended consequences. The duality of scientific progress is ever present, and it is our responsibility to navigate this delicate balance with caution and foresight. As we push the boundaries of knowledge, we must also consider the ethical implications of our discoveries. Ethical guidelines are not just bureaucratic hurdles. They are essential frameworks that ensure our advancements do not harm society or the environment. The discussions held in research meetings about ethics are crucial. They remind us that every breakthrough comes with a moral responsibility. We must ask ourselves, are we prepared to handle the consequences of our discoveries? Are we considering the long-term impacts on humanity and the planet? The future may hold incredible advancements, but we must ensure that those advancements don't come at the cost of our own destruction. Advanced technologies, from artificial intelligence to genetic engineering, promise to solve some of the world's most pressing problems. Yet they also bring new challenges and ethical dilemmas. The line between beneficial innovation and potential catastrophe is thin. It is imperative that we approach these advancements with a sense of responsibility and a commitment to safeguarding our future. The choices we make today will determine the fate of generations to come. Just as a seed grows into a tree, our actions today will shape the world of tomorrow. The generational impact of our decisions cannot be overstated. Whether it's in the realm of science, technology, or environmental stewardship, we must think long-term. Our legacy will be defined by the world we leave behind for our children and grandchildren. Will they inherit a world of promise and potential, or one of peril and problems? Let us choose wisely and ensure that our reflections in the mirror of the future are ones we can be proud of. The mirror is a powerful metaphor for self-reflection and accountability. As we look into the mirror, we must ask ourselves if we are making choices that align with our values and aspirations. Confidence in our scientific endeavors should be matched with humility and a sense of responsibility. By doing so, we can create a future that reflects the best of our humanity, a future where progress and ethics